Good morning, students. In this part, we are going to see our chapter number 1, our chapter number 3 from the book An Alien Hand. The part 2 is going on of the desert. The last video we have studied part 1. It is about what is desert and what is meant by oasis. How desert is a beautiful place, that all information we have studied already in the part 1. Now part 2 is dealing with the animals in the desert, the plants in the desert, how these animals and plants cope with the how these animals and plants live in the desert area. So first see the information, all this first information about chief of the desert. Which animal is known as chief of desert? Yes, very good, that is the camel. So here we are going to take information in the first paragraph about the camel, how camel is living in the desert. All living things need water in order to survive. The few plants and animals that live in desert have developed the ability to require less water than most plants and animals. The camel, popularly known as the sheep of desert, can drink a lot of water at one time. Camels can do without water for the days together. This is the reason is they sweat very they sweat very less. We sweat because we must keep our body temperature constant. Now here the comparison is made and it is said that the camel is known as the sheep of desert. Camel can drink at one time more water and store it. Okay, so another one information is given that camel is sweating very less compared with us. We are human being, we are sweating more to keep our body temperature constant. We sweat in which season? In the summer season or in the hot season, to make our body temperature, yeah, to keep our body temperature constant. Camels can stand high body temperature. They need to sweat can therefore retain the water the long for a long period periods of time. So camels are sweating very less. So as they are sweating very less, so they can keep, they store the water in body more and use that water for the long period. This is the information. Next you have the information in the next paragraph about the other small animals in the desert. The smaller desert animals do not drink water. They burrow underground during the hot day and came out at night to eat. Some of them eat other animals and get the water they need from the moisture of the meat. Other eats plants and seeds and get the water they need from plant juices. Now here information is given about the other animals. Other animals are living in the burrow. Means what? Burrow means what? The hole which is underground hole. Yes, now. So they are making the hole underground and living for the whole day in the burrow. At night, the small animals, these animals come out and they search for the food. Some of them are eating the other animals. As they eat the other animals, they can get water from the moisture which is in the meat of the other animals and satisfy their need of water. Some other animals are also eating the plants. We know that there are the cactus, such type of plants in desert which can store the water. Biting the other plants, biting the other plant which has juices, these few animals are satisfying their water needs. Now next information we have about the plants, how plants survive in the desert. Desert plants also adapt themselves to the life they lead. Cactus plants store in their thick stem, store water in their thick stem. Their their roots lie close to the surface of the ground and quickly absorb the moisture from the light rains that occasionally fall. The major feature of all the desert, of course, we'll see afterwards the feature. First, see what information is given. These cactus plants, they store the water in the thick stems. Okay, here is the picture given a cactus plant. They store the water in the thick stems. We can see the thick, and you also know they are having the thick stem. Then they also, their roots are not very deep in the ground, that their roots are at the surface. Why? Because if there is occasionally rainfall, very little rainfall, and they can easily, if rainfall quickly, they can absorb the water from, water from the sand. Because of that, they are having their roots on the ground, close to the ground at the surface area. Now we are going to see the next feature of the of the desert. See, what is it? Variation of the temperature. This is the main important feature. Also, in humid climates, the moisture in the air acts like a blanket and protects the earth's surface from the hot rays of the sun. The absence of the blanket in the desert land causes the desert to heat up rapidly during the day and to cool off rapidly at the night. Now here one important feature of the nature is given. What is it? The major feature is what? The variation in the temperature. As we know, variation, we have the cold region, very dry region, very hot regions on the earth. So same thing here given. And one more thing we know, in the desert area there are not too much water bodies, wells, rivers are not available. So as these water bodies are not there, definitely evaporation process is also very less, and as evaporation less, the moisture which comes in the air, that is also less. And here one more information is given. If the moisture in the air, that blanket definitely help to protect the earth from the very hot sun rays, but this is the absence. There is no such type of a moisture in the air, a little bit moisture in the air in desert land. So these deserts get too much heat from the sun. They are getting heat up rapidly, quickly in the day and cool afterwards in the night. Deserts are important part of the nature's great plan. They are like a dense forest, the deep oceans. Just because they are hot and dry, one should not look upon them as useless part of earth. Here importance of the desert is here. Like the other parts, means the forest area, then we have the ocean, deep ocean area, beach area. The beauty of that area is also same and equal to the beauty of the desert. No one can say that the deserts are not beautiful, as they don't have as they are dry and hot. This what about the lesson. We'll see. Here the question answer from the page number 16, comprehension check, means after the first part. From the first paragraph, pick out the two phrases which describe the desert as the most people believe it is. Pick out the two phrases which describe the desert as the specialists see it. Which do you think is an adapt description and why? Means we have to tell the two description, two phrases related with the most people believe, and the other, the special peoples or the specialist, how they see, how they look towards the desert, and what you think in the both, which one is the correct. See the first two phrases which describe the desert as most people believe it is: dry, hot, waterless, without shelter, and endless stretch of sand where no rain falls, therefore no vegetation grows. This was the opinion of, just we can say, like us common people, that there is nothing, only sand is there, nothing to see, no need to go there. Okay, so this is the one side. The other peoples are also thinking, the specialist, who are the fond of deserts, the people, the specialists, the scientists, they feel this place as a beautiful place, home of variety of people, animals and plants. And now these two opinions we have, and they said which one you think it is the good one. I think both description are apt, both are correct in their own way. Most people describe it as what they see on the television or read over the internet, with the specialists make their conclusion based on their interest experiences after leaving the desert. Now next, understand these both are correct. common man, by seeing the on the television and all, he can conclude, and the specialists who are very interested, who are also experienced, they can give their opinion by through their experience. Now next, the phrases on the left in the following box in the text matched. Okay, they given an endless stretch of sand. Nothing but sand means what? Means everywhere there is a sand. Nothing but sand as far as one can see. Waterless and without shelter. No water, no shade. An oasis. Oasis, fertile place with water and plants in the desert. Hidden by a cover of grass. No visible because the grass is thick. Hidden by grass means grass is very thick. Now you can go for the page number 19, comprehension check. This after the part 2. A camel can do without water for days. What is the reason given in the text? Camel can live without water because they sweat very little. Camels can stand high body temperature. They don't need to sweat, and therefore they retain the water they drink for the long times of period. How do the smaller animals fulfill their needs? We have seen few animals for the daytime they are living in the burrows, night time they come out. The few animals eat the meat of the other animals and satisfy their needs of water. Few animals eats the plants and satisfy the water needs. Then in a desert, the temperature rises during the day and falls rapidly at night. This is the important one which I explained at the end of the part 2, the moisture blanket. Okay, because of the absence of moisture in the desert, moisture blanket in the desert, the area which gets very quickly heat up in the daytime, and at night time it gets very cool. Now do the exercise in the activity group. Describe a desert in your own way. Write a paragraph and read aloud yourself. This you can do yourself. Write your own paragraph, no problem. Go to the library and collect the information about the lifestyle of the people in the desert areas, their food, clothes, work, social costumes, etc. Share this information with the group. Okay, this is the information. Second one is the activity. So you can, if you have that picture of desert anywhere, the picture of camel anywhere, if you get it, I'm not saying you to go in the shop, if you get it in your old books, in your siblings old books, so stick that pic and write down the one paragraph about the desert in your scrapbook. This is our first activity, what to do. And if you don't have pic, write down the simply information about the desert in the scrapbook. Thank you.